going to take a bullet. Alright, and I'm also going to go into here, into the trails thing. Okay, so once you opt into the beta through your library, you get your trail editor. Go into where it says workshop on the main menu, click trail editor, or click workshop, then you get your trail editor. Click on that, and then we are in here. So I have published Flash. I have the Flash just because that was my first version of it, and then when I published it, I forgot to change the name over. But it came out really, I think it came out really well. I read comics, and I like Flash better than yeah, true that. And then I also have this rainbow, the one that I made earlier tonight. But yeah, let's fuck it. Let's start a new one. Create new trail. All right, so we got our after images. We can turn on the super speed. Yeah. So over here, you have it starts you off with 3 stripe layers, 3 particle layers. Stripe layers are actually, I did the Flash all in stripe layers. I did not use particles. I'll explain why in a minute. No, actually, I'll explain why now. I didn't like how particles were done here. Like, I don't know. I just feel they could have been better done. And I'll explain that in a little bit. That's what you'll get in a little bit. Alright, so you open up one of the layers. First off, we're going to turn enabled over to always so that you actually see the stripe. Next, I hit taper. So that way it does that, you know, it tapers down. It just looks cooler than the block ending of it. I don't like the block. Now the block could be useful if you're, say, doing like, you know, if you're doing like a flag or something like that. Yes, the God bless America. In fact, that if you look in the SpeedRunners updates, one of the ones that was made by one of the devs is an American flag following him with money particle effects coming out of him, and I think the runner he's using is the cheeseburger guy, and I was like, America, fuck yeah. But yeah, so stripe to always, taper. I also do the fade out, just because that looks a little more natural. Opacity, if you turn it to 0, it's transparent. If you turn it to 1, it is like as solid as it will be unless you have the fade out. You know, the fade out kind of judges it at that point. You can change the size. Shoot, I mean, you can technically change it down to 1 pixel, but at that point you're just, you know, you're just trailing a little rope out of your butt. I'm gonna put it back to the 40 that they had it at, and sorry, I'll tilt this up a little better. Oh, good night, I'm gonna call you Bert because I'm gonna mess that up every time. I know I said it right the first time, but if I gotta keep saying it, I'm sorry, dude. Spertoli. Have a good night, and thank you for the follow. And yeah, you're awesome. Welcome to the hardcore. And let me post the link again, in case you want to join the Steam group and make it easier to hop into games with me. Alright. Where was I? Yeah. Okay, we're getting into offset over here. Okay, so you can change the size, offset. Now, I don't know how well this translates over Steam, but the offset here is, it says 0, which means it's even, because you got to think of it kind of like a mixing board for like audio. You have your positive and negative decibels. It's kind of the same thing. So here we're positive. If I change this to -40, what did I? Oh, it won't let me change it to -40. Okay, we'll change it. We'll change it to -20. Right? Okay. Oh, the size got changed again. Change that. back to 40. There. Okay, so minus 20, and you see now it's like sticking out of his head. If we change it to positive 20, and you got to go when the character is running right. Now it's coming out like below his feet. So you can offset your stripe layers, which allows you to do things like that rainbow trail that I built. I'm going to set that back to 0. And always hit enter after you change a value, unless it's one of these true falses. Those you can just click. Now I'm going to show you the cool thing, noise. Noise, see how this is all nice and straight? It's got straight lines, straight taper, everything. Noise changes that. We're going to pump noise up to 20, hit enter, and then it gets all crazy. Alright, you can change the frequency and the amplitude. Amplitude is like how far out from center it jags. Frequency is how often it jabs. So I'm going to change frequency up to 50. And now just it hits more. It's like I can change amplitude. We'll change amplitude up to 50. And you see it's going all out of bounds. Well, I'm glad you are learning so much. Like I had to go look up like on the forums and dig this information out, and then I still had to figure out some things for myself. This stuff I just played with at first to get a feel for it, but like how you import images and things into the game, that's so that you can use them as your like stripes and particle effects. That's what I really had to go research. So alright, we got those. Now, if I want to change the color of my stripe, or like add a picture to it or something like that, I'm going to go up here to image. You actually have an image folder. When you opt into the beta, it's going to write a folder into your pictures, like under your documents on your computer, that says SpeedRunners. You open it up and it says like trail pics or something like that. You drop, you can save like, you have to save PNGs. They have to be PNG files so they don't have a background against the picture. I've already got some in. I've already got like a small list here, but let's say I'm gonna go with purple PNG, which is just a purple background picture basically. So now we are purple. I want to change it to orange. Boom. Now we are orange. Now, what's cool is this weird effect here. That's actually because it's a picture of a lightning bolt. When I was doing the flash, I'm like, I want to have some actual lightning on it, and it ended up not working out for the lightning because I was going to use it for a particle, and it was. I kind of don't like how they do particles, because the particles don't like. You can't change the size of a particle in here. They don't really have options for it. But we'll show you that in a second. So here we got our big crazy stripe. I think that looks cool. I'm gonna keep that. So we're gonna go to our next layer. Oops, close that down. Open up our next one. We're gonna turn this over to always. We got that back one. Make it taper. Make it fade out like we like. And that's actually kind of cool looking. It's like this weird, I don't know, kind of looks like he's stringing donuts. I don't know. I don't know how better to explain it. And that looks cool, but I want this to be visceral, so we're gonna go with some red here. Red stripe it. And I don't know, just looks a little too I don't know, a little too thick, I guess, of a red. So we changed the opacity to 0.5. So we took it down 50%. But now it looks more purple against that blue. So we're going to bump that up to 0.75. There. Now you can see it's red and it fades out. Looks good. But I want a little bit of noise on that too. Not as much as we have going on the big crazy one. We'll put in 10 just to make it a little scraggly. And so you can do all sorts of cool stuff. And you can have as many stripe layers as you want. I believe I've gotten up to 7 on one. So there's that. Now let's go check out particles. Again, particles. I'm not a huge fan of how they're done in this game, but we'll see what we can get. And actually, I'm going to look up a new image to use as a particle. Give me 1 second here. We'll do a star, I guess. Star PNG. We're Google searching stars. I like this black star. We're gonna save this image as black star. And now that is in our folder. Come back, click over here. Alright, particle time. Image. Black star PNG. Alright, sprite mode set to animated. Do always. And see, it doesn't change the size of the image. It just, does that, which I'm not a huge fan of. Now, where it says sprite count, it's not actually the sprite count. This is the size of the sprite, technically. But if you go too small, it can't see it, and it just disappears on you, which sucks. So, put it back up to 1 and 1, and it's back. Let's see if we can't do something with it, though. Let's go 5 and 5. See if it does anything. Yeah, see, it's just going to turn it into a block on you. Yeah, that particle. And yeah, dude, make them. I mean, the more that are in there, the more that people get to like choose to download and stuff at the launch of the actual game. So there you go, a basic tutorial. I mean, we didn't create anything really spectacular here, but I don't know, pretty cool, fun to mess with. Like, it'd probably be better if I was, doing the thing. Oh, one other thing I did want to show you is you can really easily change which layers over top of which. So I want the red stripe to be over top of the, I don't know, intestines or whatever those are. Drag, drop, boom, done. I think that looks stupid, so I'm gonna put them back. Boom. I'm gonna get rid of the intestine layer, so now we're just down to red. Really simple. And if I want to add more layers, just come down here, click the yellow, boom, more stripe, more stripe, more stripe, more particle, more particle, more particle. No, dude, like I said, once you get used, figure it out, it's super easy to make one. Here, I'll show you that rainbow one that I made I seriously made it in like 5 minutes. So cancel out of this. Open this rainbow and look at that. I mean, yeah, it sticks way out the head, sticks way out the feet, but I was just going to see how many layers I could get on it for them stripes. Now see, I want to get rid of this stripe. Done, gone. I can come in here and change the size. We'll change them down to 5. Actually, yellow stripe. Okay, yellow stripe did change. Here we go. That was purple, orange. And Boom. There we go. We can also change the offset so that they like sit better on the guy. Let's see. Right now, orange and red are our centers, so we're gonna leave those. And actually, we're gonna put those right in the middle so that we can actually see where they are. Yellow is down below orange. Blue is up at the top. Purple, green. Okay, they're all in the right place. Cool. Take it easy, DG. Yeah. I mean, love having people in the stream. Love having you in the stream, man. Come on back, and we will chat more. We will game more. And seriously, dude, don't feel you have to practice and get like super badass at a game in order to play me at it. I will play. I'll play anything. I don't give a shit. I don't care. You know, if I get whooped, it's cool. All right, man. Have a good night. I'm going to finish the offset on these. I'm going to fix this thing up. So let's see. Offset minus 30. We'll go minus 25. Boop. That's at minus 20. I'll actually leave that. Red stripe, minus 10. Go minus 15. Really? Red stripe did that? Oh no, it's supposed to be minus 15, that's why. Minus 15, boom. There it is. That's size. I still have 2 watchers in here, and y'all are just watching me play with this. Wait, this is yellow stripe, and I did 5. We gotta go minus. I think we gotta go minus 5. Green stripe is at 5. We'll 0 up on that. Alright, that was size. Dope. What's... I think we're at size... No, size 5. Size 5 looks right. Offset. I think we're good with 0. Boom. Then we could do more stripes and put it all together again. Sorry, now I'm getting quiet as I'm like all intense on this. I'm like, "Urgh." But it's cool. It'll be done, and then it'll be done. Nope, not 5. You're 0. Boop. And then you're 5. There we go. That looks better. Shoom. He's a rainbow racer, I guess. Alright. We'll save and quit. Why not? Alright. So now you've seen how to make trails. I expect to see awesome trails from all of you.